Good evening, everyone. I hope you are doing well. Today is New Year's Eve, and I'd like to share a short reflection on my year. At the end of last year, I went to Hong Kong on a working holiday and stayed there for about 7 months. During that time, many big changes happened in my life. I broke up with my partner of 2 years, and then later I also ended another relationship after just 1 month. I was also injured badly with a serious burn, but thankfully it has almost completely healed now. While living in Hong Kong, I spent a lot of time feeling lost and confused, wondering if I needed to change myself. After that, I returned briefly to Japan and then traveled to Mongolia and Bali, places I had always wanted to visit, places that felt like they were calling me. From the outside, it might look like a wonderful year, and in many ways it was. I lost a lot, but I also gained something very important inside myself. Now I'm back in my hometown. For a long time, I couldn't like this place because my junior high and high school years here were very painful and dark. I felt lonely, like I didn't belong anywhere. But over the past 2 months, living here again, I've had chances to face those old wounds. It hasn't been easy. Sometimes it's very hard. But I feel that coming back here was something I needed. Facing yourself takes a lot of energy. But when you do, you receive gifts, tears, release, and a deep sense of reconnecting with yourself. I realized that what I truly wanted wasn't nice clothes or makeup. What I wanted most was to be connected to my true feelings. About relationships, for the first time in my life, I experienced a happy relationship that lasted 2 years. Even though we broke up, those years were very meaningful to me. Because of him, I was able to start liking my hometown. And because of that relationship, my fear and distrust toward men slowly began to heal. Now I understand that relationships reflect how we relate to ourselves. When we face ourselves honestly and patiently, that shows up in our connections with others. I've mentioned this before, but I used to have a strong habit of comparing myself to others. Because of that, I often felt inferior, and at other times, I felt a sense of superiority. As a result, my relationships never really worked well. While reflecting on this year, many of those memories came back to me. I also realized how much we inherit from our ancestors, not only traits and patterns, but also protection. I believe it's important for us to become more aware of that support and to remember that we are not walking alone. I began asking myself, what does it really mean to love myself? The answer is different for everyone. But for me, it meant knowing my true feelings and staying connected to them. And from that place, expressing myself honestly. That is why this YouTube channel has become such a source of joy for me. It's a way for me to stay connected to my truth and to share it with the world. Life is not easy, and I wouldn't say it ever is. But I believe that everything, both the good and the difficult, is a gift. That's what this year has taught me. Next year, I'm hoping to travel to Denmark, Australia, and Thailand. And I trust that everything will unfold in divine timing. Through all of these experiences, I came to realize that my capacity to love is very large. I learned that I often carried other people's issues, that I was sometimes too kind, and that I didn't know how to set healthy boundaries. Those were my lessons. And because I've come to understand them this year, I feel ready to move forward with a renewed heart and a new sense of clarity. Thank you for being here with me. Wherever you are in the world, I'm wishing you happiness. See you in next video. Bye bye.